Hello everyone, in this tutorial I am going to implement search functionality in our e-commerce website. So let's start. Let's open our project first. You can see that I'm in the project directory where managed by and our db.sqlite3 file is there. And let's activate our environment first, and after that before running my project I want to open it in my VS Code. And you can see our VS Code is open, which is opening our project. And now let's go to our terminal and run our project. Run server. After running our project, you can visit this IP address and port, where you can add items into products. You can go to all categories and see category wise product. After that you can view your cart, you can register, you can log in, and many more. And let's add search functionality here. First of all, before adding search functionality, we are adding search from here. So let's go to our base page, and below this navigation bar, this is our navigation bar. And after this I want to add a div here, div dot with container class. Okay, so in here I'm adding another div row and another whole dash md dash 6. Okay, I'm using half of the container and half of the row, and here I want to add another class, that is mx dash auto, which will position our content in center. I want to add form here, and the method of the form is get method. And before adding action here, I want to go inside our form and put input element here, and then type of the input element is text. You can also write source here, and I'm adding another attribute here, name, and name is keyword. Okay, and I want to add placeholder here, search product here dot dot dot. Okay, when you save it and refresh our page, you can see that here is a search form, and this is not so good, so I want to remove this hr from here and put it here. Okay, so this will separate our navigation bar and this search form. So let's refresh our page again. Then you can see there here is a search form, and after the search input element I want to add a button here. You can see button search product. Okay, so if you refresh the page, you can see here is a input element, and here is a search product button. This button will submit this form. So let's try to write something here, hello world, and let's search product. Then you can see that here is URL params with the keyword and the value hello world. Okay, so this is get request, and whenever people try to submit this form without writing anything, let's search here keyword equals to, here is nothing. And I want to restrict this and add a required attribute here, required. If you put this and refresh the page, whenever people visitor want to search something with empty field, then it will not allow people to do that. Okay, this field is required now, so you have to add something here. I typed ASDF and submitted the form. Then you can see that here is a key of the keyword, and value is ASDF. So let's handle this submit request. Okay, this get request. So to handle this request, we have to add a URL pattern here. So let's add URL pattern here, but I'm going to make it a little bit larger, and search will be our URL pattern. And whenever user requests this URL pattern, then search view object will be called. And after that I want to put name here, search. You can write whatever you want. I'm writing search, and you can now make this view in our views.py. So I want to add just above the admin pages class search view, and this will be template view, and in template view we'll add template name here, which is search.html. okay, so let's make search.html page here inside our templates, search.html, and we'll inherit base page here, extends base.html. We'll write title here, blog title, search and block, and after that for main content we will write blog content, and after that and blog. So I'm adding a div element with the class container here, and with adding another div element with the row class, and another div element with column class 12. okay, inside here I want to add a s3 tag, and s3 tag search results for dot dot dot. okay, results for dot dot dot, and below this I want to write HR tag. So if you go to your base page, and in the action you can type search like this, or you can use Django URL like ecom app colon, what is the name of the URL, let's see it, and the name of the URL is, name of the pattern is search. okay, so let's go write search here. okay, so now if you refresh the page and search here something like, let's search laptop here, search, and then we'll go for in search page. okay, so below this I want to show the search results. So in our search page, here is our search page, instead of this dot 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 I want to show we can access request object here, and we can also access request.get, that is in get method here, and after that I want to write what, let's go to our form, and inside our form there is an input element with the name keyword. So you can use this keyword here, request.get.keyword, or you can see here and write it request.get.keyword. This will fetch this value. okay, so let's go to our home page, and let's search for laptop. okay, laptop, and let's search the product, then you can see that search result for laptop. okay, here is also laptop, here is also laptop, so you can get it dynamically like this. And also I want to change the style of the searched keyword a little bit different, so let's cover it with span tag, and inside it I want to add a class with the text what info. okay, so let's do it. You can see that the color of the keyword is changed, and I also want it to be covered with semicolon. okay, not semicolon, inverted comma, sorry. So let's search something again, mobile. If you need mobile, people can search like this, search result for mobile. okay, so and this is the half work we have done, and now what we should do is whenever user search something, this we have to get this value in our backend search result for that keyword, and send the result back to the page and show the result in here. okay, so let's do it step by step. Let's first go to our views.py where we are writing our logic. You can use any get method here. okay, since the request is get, since the method is get here. If you do not have any security concern, you can submit the form with the get request, and if you have security concern like creating post, login, registration, etc, you have to use post method. okay, because post method is more secured. And in get method you can see that every data we put in the form will be shown in our URL pattern. So in post method this will not happen, and so post method is more secured. And let's go to every, if you go to, if you search something in Google, let's go to google.com and search something, you can see that the form of the Google is also submit get method. So you can see here, where is the form? There is no, here you can see that here is a form tag here. If you inspect the element, let's put it down, let's inspect the element, and here you can see that there is a form and the method of the form is get. If you go to YouTube, you can see same thing. If you go to Facebook, the source option is always get method. Okay, and the get method is used to get the data to our front end from the backend. So let's use any of the get method. Since I have to send data, I am going to use get context data, which is available in template view easily. So let's use it. This will take two arguments. First is the self, since it is inside the class based view, we have to use it is the method, so we have to use self argument here, and another argument is the argument that is used in our get context data, super class get context data. And let's define context variable here, which is equal to the super dot get context data, and now we have to provide quarks here, quarks, and finally we have to return our context, and inside it we have to use our logic and send it to our front end. So let's get that, let's get this keyword from our backend. So to get this data from our backend, let's define here kw. Okay, to store that keyword, we have used kw variable name. Okay, so after that we have to fetch a request object, which is not inside our function, but we can get it from our self object. Okay, self object is our source view object, and we can get it from here. Self.request is our HTTP request object in Django, and the request method is get. So self.request.get, and what is the name of the input element in our base.html? Name of the input element is keyword, so we have to grab it and use it here. Okay, since it is a dictionary, this request.get is dictionary, we can get it like this, or you can also get it like instead of using big bracket, you can use like this syntax. Okay, this is the syntax in Python to get value of this key in Django in dictionary. Okay, so you can do whatever you want. I'm going to use this method. Okay, this is actually the request method. Okay, this get is just a function available in our dictionary object. Let's print it here. This is our backend, and I'm going to print it here. Print this kw, and after this I'm going to print something that will be visible in our console. Okay, so first kw is printed, and in our this pattern will be printed. So let's go to our home page, refresh the page. In our terminal you can see that slash, this slash is our home page URL pattern, which is where we have put a get request. If you try to load this home page multiple times, you can see multiple get request here. Okay, loading of page is also get request. So if I search something here, for example, let's search mouse here, let's search the product, you can see that mouse is printed in our console. So you have to know that this terminal is our backend, this view is our backend where we write Python code, and this HTML page are our front end. So we have successfully grabbed the keyword from front end to our backend. So let's use this keyword to get the data. So I want to define a results variable here, and we are searching from product. Okay, so product dot objects dot, we have to use filter to search our product. Okay, filter. So first let's do it easily. So inside our product you can see that there is a title. Okay, so in here we can see title equals to kw. Okay, we'll do it like this first, and we'll modify it to get more robust and more exact result. So let's send that result results to our front end. Okay, in the name of results. So this will return a query set, and let's go to our source.html. below hr we will use for loop here for result in results. I think results is our context object name here, so we can get the data and look through it. And here let's put div here, div dot row and div dot col dash md dash, and let's first use for where we will show image of our product. Okay, result, this result is our product object. Okay, product so result is our product object where we have image, product dot image dot url, and I want to give a class here img dash fluid. Okay, so in another column col dash md dash 8, so 8 plus 4 is 12, and here I want to give a product title. Result is our product and title is our title, and inside the description I will write in p tag result dot what is the name of the description? Is it description? Yes, it is description. Okay, so let's do it. When we search laptop here, you can see no products are loaded here. We can also print the result in our backend console. Okay, so let's print our result here, result results. Then after searching for laptop, let's search for laptop. You can see in your console there is empty query set. So let's go to our home page first and let's copy this name. Okay, so let's put it here and let's search the product. You can see sari is loaded. So what happened here is we have to type exact name here, but we do not know every product's exact name. So what we do is we will write double underscore here contents. These are available in Django query set. Okay, so this will what this does is this will search all the product. This will get all the products that will which title will contain this keyword. Okay, so if you go here, you can see here is laptop, no, Dell monitor, Samsung television, men's blazer. So let's put some text here. Okay, what is the no common text in our products, so let's use p here. Okay, p. So if you do p here, here is iPhone Pro, here is p, SP laptop, here is p. There are two products, and in our console you can see that two products are written, iPhone X and SP laptop. So if you search for mobile now, there are no products because title do not contain mobile. Okay, so let's put phone here, phone, so iPhone. Let's search monitor here, you can see monitor, and another laptop, you can see laptop here. Okay, so if you put only S, okay, let's put S here and search, and Samsung television contains S, and men's blazers contain S, women's blazer also contain S, sari also contain S. Okay, KN95 Max also contain this. And to avoid our this will work nice, but to avoid any conflict in the future, any thing in future, we will reach I contains here. This will what this does is uh, this will search the content of our page with the with no case sensitivity. Okay, now our search is this is our simple search, and you can also use you can also search in your description field also. You can search in any of this thing, but you have to use queue object. Okay, so let's import queue object here from django.db.models import queue. So this queue is for complex search. Okay, you can do queue search Django, and if you do this and go to the documentation, you can import the queue object from your where is the queue object? There is no queue object. Let's search it. Queue 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 where is queue? There is no queue object. Okay, you can search queue object from django.db.models import queue, and what this does is this will help us to use OR logic in our uh, search functionality. Okay, let's go to search here, and in our search we can use queue here like this. Okay, and after putting this pipe symbol, and we can use another queue object here, description underscore underscore I contains kw. So what this does is if that keyword which is searched by the user is found in title, this will also get that product, and if that keyword is found in description, the result is also achieved. So this condition and these conditions are bound by OR logic, that is either this or this will get the product. So let's try in our project here, and if you go to the description of KN95 Max, there is a Go Corona, and if you go to women's blazer, let's search this blazer keyword. Okay, so let's go to our blazer keyword. Here is women's blazer, here is men's blazer. Let's, if we search the blazer keyword, men's blazer and women's blazer, if you search this keyword here, okay, this keyword, let's search for this, and this Dell monitor, here is no keyword this, but here is this, here is also this, here is also this, here is also this. So our new search engine search the product from the title of the product and also from the description of the product. If you need other condition too, you can use this pipe here. This pipe will be used for OR logic that is, you can also search from the warranty or return policy here. So let's search from our return policy also. So if you want to search from the return policy, we have to use another queue object here, and inside it return policy underscore underscore I contains equals to keyword. Okay, so if our return policy contains that keyword, then that product is returned as a result, and we can see that product in our search result page. Okay, so let's try it, and let's go to our admin page, and if we go to the detail of the product, then here is 1 week return if not damaged. So let's use this 1 week keyword here, okay, to search something. 1 week keyword, we can see that Rolex watch is also returned, iPhone X is also returned, women's blazer, SP laptop, they are all returned. So let's put link here to go to the detail page. So in our title we are using a tag, and in a tag we have to provide the URL of the detail page, URL and ecom app colon product detail. I think product detail URL, product detail URL. Will search for, where is product detail? Product detail, this is product detail, and this will search for slug as a dynamic field. Okay, so let's provide slug here, result dot slug. Okay, so here you can see that now if we search month here, you can see there is a Dell monitor return, Samsung television return. So if you restrict this result description, truncate cars and limit it to 30 characters. Let's refresh. 30 characters, not 30 characters, 50 characters. Okay, not truncate words and about 20 words. So too small, 50 words. Okay, now it's fine. And if you go to the detail page, here is a detail page, and you can also show the return policy here as result dot return policy. Okay, since return policy is also included in our search functionality, so I showed that item here. So let's search for month, and in month you can see the month is searched from our return policy. Here is no month, here is no month keyword. Okay, so from this you can go to your product detail and add item to cart. Now you can search for sari, you can search for women's. Okay, you can search for women's. Now women's blazer come, you can search for watch, then watch comes. So our website can easily search the item now, and a user can search item and add that item into the cart. If you want to give add to cart functionality here, you have to go to your home page first. Let's go to our home page, and there is add to cart here. So let's copy that in our search.html page below the return policy. And here what you should do is, instead of p.id, you have to write result.id. okay, since result is the name of the product object in this template. So here is add to cart, and before now we have empty cart. And if you search something, let's search for watch, let's add that item into the cart, then product added to cart successfully. Now if you go to your cart, you can see product object here, product in your cart. You can increase the item, decrease the item, remove the item from the cart. You can search laptop, so just lap, and you can get HP laptop here. Okay, so you can add that item to cart, go to cart, check out, log in as a customer, or if you have customer account, you have to log in to your customer, log in using your customer account. And if you do not have customer account, you have to register. Let's register one. Let's remove this pre-filled value from the form, and I want to write Deepak Nirola is my username. Password will be Deepak Nirola. DIPAKNIROULA. Deepak Nirola @gmail.com will be my password. Deepak Nirola, and address is Sadobatu, Lalitpur. Okay, so let's register as a customer. You can see that here is a next URL, and register as a customer. And after registering as a customer, you can we are in the checkout page, and we can also update our card from here. We are successfully logged in. We can go to our customer page. We have not any previous order, so let's go to our card page. Let's check out, and I'm entering my information like this, and let's place the order. Now uh, if we go to our profile page, we can see our information and the previous order. We have this order 0 minute ago, and status is order received. And if we go to the detail of the order, we can see SP laptop quantity 1, and the order information is here. So let's open incognito window, new incognito window, to log in as admin. Ecom admin, I think ecom admin. What is the URL pattern of our admin panel? Admin login. Let's go to admin login first. admin/login, and in admin login we can log into our admin panel. Our admin URL is, I think, admin. No, what is the admin panel credential? ecom admin. No, ecom admin@123. I forgot the so here in our admin panel home, we can see the pending order. Here we can see all orders here. Now this is pending order. Let's go to pending order. Let's go here, and if we want to accept the order, we have to change it to order processing. So let's change to order processing. Now our order status is order processing, and in the client side, if you go to profile page, the status is order processing, and admin can manage the order status by just changing the status, and the order status is on the way. So let's check it from our admin panel. On the way, and in this way our e-commerce search functionality and ordering functionality works. So thanks for watching. If you have any confusion about the search functionality, you can comment in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer you through that comment. So I will upload this code in our GitLab link. You can check there also. So thanks for watching.